Imagine opening your banking app and seeing 3 different debts. One credit card has a balance of $4,000 at 24% interest. Another card has $2,000 at 18%. And you also have a $7,000 personal loan at 9%. You make payments every month, but somehow the balances seem to move painfully slowly. Where is all your money going? A big part of the answer is interest. Meet Alex. Alex earns a steady income and pays every bill on time, but he has been carrying several debts for years. Every month, he sends money to all 3 accounts. He feels responsible because he never misses a payment. But there is a problem. He has no clear strategy. He simply pays a little extra wherever he feels like it. Some months he puts extra money toward the smallest balance. Other months he divides the extra money equally. It feels productive, but his highest interest credit card keeps charging him heavily. That is where the debt avalanche method becomes useful. The debt avalanche method is a debt repayment strategy where you focus your extra money on the debt with the highest interest rate first. At the same time, you continue making at least the required minimum payment on every other debt. Once the highest interest debt is gone, you move that payment to the debt with the next highest interest rate. Then you repeat the process until all the targeted debt is paid off. The key word is interest rate. You are not starting with the smallest balance. You're attacking the most expensive debt first. Let's return to Alex. His debts are $4,000 at 24%. $2,000 at 18%, and $7,000 at 9%. Using the avalanche method, Alex first makes the minimum required payment on all 3 debts. Then, every extra dollar available for debt repayment goes toward the 24% credit card. Why? Because that debt is costing him the most for every dollar he owes. Think about it this way. If 2 buckets are leaking water, but one has a much larger hole, which leak would you want to stop first? The debt avalanche method tries to stop the biggest financial leak first. Suppose Alex can find an extra $300 each month after covering his normal expenses and minimum debt payments. Instead of dividing that $300 among all his debts, he sends the full extra amount to the 24% credit card. He keeps doing that month after month. When that card is finally paid off, something important happens. The money Alex was paying toward that card does not disappear into his lifestyle. He redirects it toward the 18% card. Now his repayment power becomes larger. After the 18% card is gone, he redirects that money again toward the 9% loan. This creates an avalanche. The payment gets stronger as each debt disappears. Mathematically, this approach can reduce total interest compared with strategies that pay lower interest debt first, assuming the same payment amounts and timing. But there is one challenge. The debt with the highest interest rate may also have a large balance. That means you might work for months before seeing your first account completely disappear, and that can test your patience. In the next section, we'll turn the method into a simple step-by-step plan and look at how to stay motivated while using it. Here is how to build your own debt avalanche plan. First, list every debt you want to pay off. Write down the current balance, minimum payment, and annual interest rate for each one. For example, credit card A, $4,000 at 24%. Credit card B, $2,000 at 18%. Personal loan, $7,000 at 9%. Second, arrange the debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. Do not rank them by balance. For the Avalanche method, the interest rate determines the order. Third, make the minimum required payment on every debt. This is essential. Focusing on one debt does not mean ignoring the others. Missing required payments may lead to fees, penalties, or other financial problems. Fourth, decide how much extra money you can realistically put toward debt every month. Maybe it is $100, maybe $300, maybe $500. The amount matters, but consistency matters too. Choose a number that fits your budget without leaving you unable to handle normal expenses. Fifth, send all that extra debt money toward the highest interest debt. Continue until that debt reaches zero. Then roll the entire payment into the next debt on your list. Do not reduce your total debt payment simply because one account is gone. That is what gives the avalanche its power. Sixth, repeat the process until you finish the list. But what if staying motivated is difficult? This is where behavior matters just as much as mathematics. The debt avalanche method is often financially efficient, but some people prefer the debt snowball method, which targets the smallest balance first. The snowball method can provide faster psychological wins because you may eliminate an account sooner. The avalanche method focuses more directly on minimizing expensive interest. Neither strategy works if you quit after 2 months. So choose a repayment system you can follow consistently. There are also a few rules that can make the avalanche method stronger. Avoid adding new high-interest debt while paying off the old debt whenever possible. Keep a basic emergency cushion so that an unexpected expense does not immediately send you back to a credit card. Review your spending and look for money that can be redirected toward repayment. And if you receive extra income, such as a bonus or freelance payment, consider using part of it to accelerate the highest interest debt. Let's quickly review. List your debts. Rank them by interest rate. Pay the minimum on all of them. Put your extra money toward the highest interest debt. When that debt is gone, roll its payment into the next one. Repeat until the targeted debts are paid off. The avalanche method is not a trick. It is simply a disciplined way to make your money attack the most expensive debt first. You may not feel a dramatic difference after 1 week, but over time, reducing high-interest balances can help more of your future money stay with you instead of going toward interest. If you found this explanation useful, subscribe to WealthMindee for more simple money lessons, practical finance strategies, and ideas to help you build a smarter financial future. And remember, Becoming debt-free usually does not happen because of one huge decision. It happens because of a clear plan followed consistently, one payment at a time.